Kevin Gausman, fresh off a side. How'd it go today?
It was good, yeah.
What did you work on? I mean, a lot of guys I feel like use this time to incorporate a new pitch. Do you ever go in thinking, you know, I want to incorporate the slider more, the changeup? What does your mindset change camp to camp and season to season?
Things, you know, that you learned from the season before, you obviously want to take those things into consideration and make adjustments, but also kind of knowing what you're good at and making sure that you're not going to lose the feeling of those strengths that you have.
Sure. 185 innings a year ago. Do you go in with a goal? Do you think about that, or?
I think the biggest thing is just make all your starts. I think any starter will tell you if they make every start, they feel pretty confident that they're going to go out there and, you know, at least go 5 every day, or feel like they can at least. And so as a starter, that's a big thing, is make every start.
I loved you called yourself, what did you call yourself, a backfield warrior the other day, right? Using the sim games kind of for rhythm. Has it always been that way for you?
No, usually I was a road warrior. Usually I was always pitching on the road because it seemed like for years, every staff I was on, I was one of the younger guys.
Sure.
So obviously the young guys in spring, like, they're the ones that kind of have to travel a little bit more. So I was making every road trip. And so, yeah, but now they let me pitch at home, so it's kind of nice.
I feel like just being at camp all day, there's a bit of a chip here on every, it's an unfinished business. We're usually the sexy pick in the East. How do we kind of have it all come to fruition? Do you agree with that? What do you see here?
Yeah, absolutely. I think we have a lot of guys who've been here for a good bit together. This is my 3rd year, but a lot of these guys came up together. You know, Vladdy, Bo, even Biggio, like all those young guys kind of came up around the same time. I feel like in the past it's always been like, you know, they're still learning, and I think they've kind of turned the page to, like, that's not an excuse anymore. You know, now we feel like we got to kind of turn the page when it comes to that. But yeah, you know, we feel confident in our abilities, but we also realize that we haven't played up to our abilities. You know, maybe a couple months in the last 2 years we've played up to our full capabilities, and so you know, and it's tough to look back and really be able to say that, but the overall mindset is that we just need to kind of take that next step.
They all look to you, really. I mean, you talk to these guys, he's our win day, he's our ace. Do you, along with that comes responsibility, right? Do you relish in that? Does that come with a little bit of added pressure? Do you love it?
And as a leader of any group of people, like, that's what they expect, is you to be the same person every day. You know, if you're going to be a jerk every day. But, you know, have that consistency so everybody kind of knows what to expect. But yeah.
After a side in March is different than a playoff game, right?
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.